So we made our way down into the historic city center where they have all of the cafes and restaurants along this drag here, which are, of course, the highest prices in the city, probably. All of the wonderful signs describing all the dishes that they have to offer and the prices right next to them, like this one right here. And that is 100% where you're going to go and get ripped off as a tourist. Well, maybe not ripped off, but you're going to pay tourist prices. You're not going to be paying local prices if you go to places like that. So try to avoid them if you can. Right over here to the right is the Picasso Museum, and over here to the left is the Central Ruins. Now, that right there is smack in the middle of Malaga. And this area down here, of course, is free. You can just come down and check out the view, get your Instagram shots and your Facebook videos and YouTube videos and whatever else. And of course there's a ton of people all along here taking photographs, taking videos, street performers, you name it. They have it. It's all down here. And everybody is out in full force today, as it is a beautiful day. And there are ships in the harbor, trains in the station, airplanes in the sky, people coming to visit Spain. The beautiful weather, history, and of course the scenery, as is evident right here behind me. So check that out. Now, you can actually buy a ticket right here and go inside the ruins down there. But to be honest with you, it's not really necessary. You can see pretty much everything from down here. And if you want, you can go and wait in a really long line right over there. See it? If you are desperate to stand in a long line. In fact, there are plenty of long lines for you to stand in town if you want to go find one. There's lines at the museums, lines here at the ruins, lines down at the waterfront. You take your pick. This pyramid here in the central square shows an archaeological dig down below there, which I'm not sure is visible. That was a basin used to make a fish sauce called garum hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And they have this sort of raised pyramid reminiscent a bit of the pyramid at the Louvre. And it is right in the center section of the city here. Alright YouTube, so if you come to Malaga and you're wondering what that long line is right over there, that is the line for the single public restroom here in the city. And it stretches all the way down towards the waterfront right over here. So keep that in mind if you come by for a visit. Long lines for the bathroom. Well, there you have it. We're in Malaga, and that was our church visit, which we have in every town. This is the sanctuary of Santa Maria della Victoria. Not the fanciest church we've seen, not the worst either, but very peaceful, very quiet. We are in sort of an outside suburb of the city here. We're about a 15-20 minute walk from the city center, or the historic city center. Although this is an area, as you can see behind me, of apartment buildings. Plenty of people living around here. Not sure how old this church is, but it was a pretty church. What do we got over here? It says 1487 to 1987 on this tile work that is inside the hallway here. You can see it there behind me, 1487 to 1987. So older than I would have thought. It didn't seem to be that old when I was inside, but it was a little bit dark in there. And I don't like to shoot in places like that when there's a whole lot of people around who are praying and things like that, so I'd rather be kind of respectful of that. Alright, we're going to make our way downtown now. Can't decide whether we're going to walk or whether we're going to try to catch one of these hop-on, hop-off buses, but we shall see. Found our way into the central market here, which is bustling. There are people everywhere. This place is awesome. It's really, really cool. Lots of different stuff all over the place around here. Beautiful colors of all the fruits and vegetables for sale. Different kinds of sauces, different kinds of meats that looks like cured meat, fruits and vegetables. Oh my god, we were hungry when we came in here. We're definitely going to be hungry when we leave. So we are definitely going to have to find some place to get some food after this, because I am guessing. Am I right in thinking this is just going to make you more hungry walking through here and seeing all this stuff, right?
Yeah. They are so good.
Seeing everybody enjoy some different kinds of food and stuff like that. So many people. Good Lord, this place is jammed. It's interesting too to see, even, having lived in Asia and seeing all the different kinds of fruits, to come here and see even more fruits that we don't know. All the different olives right here. Good Lord, they look delicious. Everything looks so good. So fresh. This is the kind of thing I really wish we had more of in the United States, but we really do not have. But everywhere that you go in Europe, you will find this. And one is better than the next, it seems like. And especially here in Spain. We love the Boqueria in Barcelona and the one in Valencia as well. These are the kinds of places that we just really, really enjoy going to. And if you come here, that you can enjoy too, because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this. This is the best part of coming to Europe, the best part of coming to Spain. Places like this, and all of the variety of options that are available to you. So, we're going to find something to eat, and we'll be back with you. One thing you always want to prepare yourself for if you're going through one of these markets is when you get to the fish section or the meat section, there is going to be quite an aroma. So if you have a weak stomach or you don't like heavy smells, I would stay away from that portion of the market, because it can be quite eye-opening, or eye-watering as it were. So we made our way out of that lovely market and back onto the main street that I was talking about that reminds me of La Rambla in Barcelona. This beautiful tree-lined avenue that runs basically the length of Malaga, and actually at the far end as we approach where the port is, it turns into a really wonderful outdoor park with a bunch of landscaping, some really cool trees, some fountains and statuary. It's really, really cool. So when we get down to that end, I will give you guys a bit of a view of what it's like down there. Still haven't managed to find any place to eat yet, but I am actively looking, so hopefully in the next few minutes we'll find someplace and we will bring you that. If it's an interesting meal, I'll bring it to you. If it's not, well, we'll just skip it. So we have made our way down closer to where the port is, and this is one of my favorite places in Malaga, just hands down. This is the little park I was talking about that runs along the waterfront down here, and as you can see, this is just awesome. It's shady, it's nice and cool, it's decorated beautifully. It's just a joy to come down here and spend some time in this park. And every time we come to Malaga, we do just that. There's some fountains down here, all kinds of cool benches to hang out at and sit on if you want to take a load off and have a rest, especially on a hot day, because it can get hot here. Certainly hotter than places up north, say like Barcelona or places like that. But it is just a wonderful, wonderful spot to visit, and this fountain over here is particularly cool. We actually sat at this bench right over here one day for a couple of hours, just hanging out by this beautiful little fountain right here. Now, one thing I will tell you is, while I don't really think you have to worry about much crime-wise where Europe is concerned, it's pretty safe here, generally speaking, but in parks like this, there do tend to be some sketchy folks sometimes. So just watch your back, be careful like you would at home or anywhere else, and you'll be perfectly fine. If somebody starts hassling you or giving you some problems or making you feel uncomfortable, just pick up your stuff and be on your way. That's really all it takes. But do not let it spoil the vibe and the experience of coming to a place like this. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up or not, but there are a ton of birds making all kinds of noise up in these beautiful trees here too. So this is a wonderful landscape in a wonderful city. So what did you think, Hope? Did you like Malaga?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a nice town, right?
So pretty.
Don't know exactly where our next stop will be. Probably somewhere in Italy. I think we're going to do a tour of Italy and hit up quite a few cities there. What do you think? You excited about seeing Italy, Hope?
Yes. You see two colors.
Yes, it's very pretty. There's a tree here with two colors of flowers. It has both purple and white. So very, very lovely. We've been to Rome before. We've never been to Venice or Florence. So maybe that's where we'll go next. Get a little bit of spend a little bit of extra time in Italy. How does that sound?
Yes.
Touring around the country and seeing the sights. And maybe I will even do some homework on some of the historical places that we will visit too. Probably about time that I got to doing something like that. This is pretty cool right here. It's like a pine forest in the middle of the city. That is pretty awesome. And as far as that goes, well, I think we're pretty much done today here in Malaga. It was a great day, a great walk around a beautiful city, one of my favorites. We like Spain very, very much. In fact, we love Spain, and the people here are always warm and accommodating. There was a big protest going on over there, but everybody seemed to be in a good mood nonetheless. So until next time, wherever, whenever, have a nice day. I am the Ugly American. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, questions or comments down below. We would love to hear from you. Anything you have to say, or if you have some suggestions for other videos, please let me know.